Hello everyone, my name is David Asa, and this is the series that I'm doing to log my journey to becoming a professional biathlon athlete. So I've decided to call it Becoming a Biathlete. I think I just posted the first video, or at least it's going to be posted tonight at midnight. It's my first go with YouTube, so I'm not quite sure exactly everything and how to do it. But yeah, that's that. So this being the first time where I'm actually talking about the practice and how it went. Yeah, so I'm just gonna give a quick idea of what happened today. So today practice, we started off with some dry fire. Nothing too special. We've been doing this basically the whole summer. So what we do is we have some balance boards custom made by one of our coaches where we'll just stand on them and dry fire. So we'll do 30 seconds to somewhere between 30 seconds and 2 minutes, and then get off the balance board and dry fire 5 across. For prone, we just did some solid dry fire. Make sure that you're doing the so at this point we're trying to work a little bit on speed. So we're taking more biathlon-centric shots. We're not trying to take perfect precision shots. We're just trying to take just keep the beat of what a biathlon race would be like. After that, we proceeded to do some speed shots. So actual speed drills where what we're doing, the only goal is just to get your first shot off before a certain amount of time. So today the goal was 12 seconds prone and 10 seconds when we're standing. So I last Saturday's practice, I burned. I'm not sure what I exactly did to both my knees and my left elbow, but something happened to them and they lost a bit of skin. So it didn't bother me too much today, but at the same time it also wasn't pleasant. So it probably slowed me down a little bit, and normally I take my first shot prone around 14 seconds. So today 12 seconds was a tough ask. I couldn't quite do it. I think it was more around like 13 to 15, so kind of normal range, but so that's something that I'm gonna have to work on. And standing, I normally shoot fast anyways. My first shot normally goes off around the 10 to 12 second mark, and I followed that essentially today as well. I did a good job at actually speeding up my shot standing, so I am perfectly capable of doing that, and I see the avenue to do it. Whereas prone, it's in my setup. My setup is slow, so I'm gonna have to work on the proper setting up. Probably just doing one shots prone, but standing, everything was good. Every shot was taken off before 10 seconds. I think I went early as like 7 or 8 seconds a few times. So five each of those, and then just normal, or what we call normal times, like not trying to speed it up too much. So then we would take some shots prone, try to hit our targets, and then shot standing, try to hit our targets, and I think standing is like 15. Yeah, standing is 15, prone is 20, I think, seconds for normally. But yeah, give or take, that's what we did. And then we proceeded to 0. And afterwards we did the same drill, like we did those same drills again, but this time we did them on metal, meaning we were shooting at targets. We weren't just dry firing. So I think prone I hit 4 out of 5, pretty happy with that. Standing I hit 4 out of 5, not so happy with that. I should be hitting 5 out of 5 standing every time. Precision standing is not something that I have issues with, so it's just something that I have to put maybe that little bit of focus. So maybe finding the sweet spot for that would be nice. Afterwards, some combos. I'm doing intensity tomorrow, or rather I'm doing a 5K time trial tomorrow. So no intensity for me today. It was just some zone 1 to 2 combos. Shot decently during combos. I mean, slight heartbeat. I think I shot 4.33 prone, and then I shot 4.435 standing. So that went pretty well. Well, at least the standing part went well. Again, no real surprise. Standing is kind of what I've been training for the most since I've got my new rifle. And then at the end, we ended off with what the coaches like to call the Chelsea drill. So in our case, the drill is it's a race, everyone, it's a little game that we play. Just everyone starts off behind the mats, and then 5 across prone. You have to hit everything. If you don't hit everything, you get off the mat and you just do one shots until you hit the targets you missed. Afterwards, you mag cycle, so you cycle all your mags twice. So that's 8 mags cycled in and out. And then you do the same thing standing. So I hit 4 out of 5 prone right off the bat. The last one is the one I missed. That's kind of a pattern for me of missing the last one. I have to be more careful. Maybe I should be thinking about I'm actually firing 6 shots, and then that 5th one doesn't become the last one, so I don't rush it or I don't take a suboptimal shot that I know I shouldn't be taking. But that's something that I've thought about and I've discussed with someone else who's a more experienced shooter than I am. So yeah, that's something I'm considering. And then mag cycling, I have been doing a lot of mag cycling just to get used to my rifle. So that went pretty well. I'm still slow compared to what I could be, but I'm getting more and more used to it, especially because this was the first time putting the gloves back on since my roller skiing accident from a few weeks ago. So my first time actually doing this drill with the gloves on, it felt a little bit strange, but I'm going to start mag cycling with the gloves on since that's what's going to be in competition anyways. And then, I mean, standing, just fast, clean shooting, and then that was that. So, very happy with how that went. I mean, I shot 10 out of 11. Definitely nothing to scoff at. Pretty good. Could be better. Could be faster. But as it was, I mean, for where I am right now, I'm happy with it. So, running training plan is going pretty well. So I've started a running training plan, I think 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And so far it's been, the idea being I want to get my running times down. I have to cut down drastically on my times. I think on a good hard kilometer at the moment, like a sprint kilometer I would maybe call it, I'm running a low 4 or high 3. And I need to be able to run 3 kilometers in around 9 minutes, 9 minutes 30, somewhere around that. So that's why the training plan for the 5K is there. And so far it's been a lot of slow runs to help build up the baseline. And tomorrow I have my first time trial. So that'll really give me an idea of where I'm situated in the training plan and how fast or how run I can really I really can run for that. Aside from that, I haven't been biking. I think I biked 1 day to work this week. So biking for work to me is about 7 kilometers. So it's about 7 kilometers there and back, 14 kilometers in a day. I've listened to a few of the not podcasts. The webinars for IBU. They came out with one for nutrition, so I've been watching those when I've been doing mag cycling. And aside from that, I think that's a good resume of what I've been, or a good summary of what I've been doing this week. I am probably going to be doing my my time trial tomorrow in the evening. I don't know how I'm going to perform because it's going to be in the evening. However, I mean it's almost 10 right now here, so there's no way I'm getting up at 5 a.m. to go do it, even though that's what I would normally try to do. And I want to get to roller skiing again, so I think that's going to be on this weekend. I'm going to try to change my sleep schedule to what it was before, which means going to bed around like 8:30 to 9 and then getting up at 4 a.m. so I could go for roller ski, like an hour roller ski in the morning. I have to get back to roller skiing because we have a training camp in Jericho that's also followed by a race, so this is going to be happening early August. I have not put on my roller skis with the new bindings, so I have to try those. I have to get used to double pulling with roller skis, and I mean, there's no way I'm going to be getting used to rifle on the back before I actually go to Jericho, and I don't know the trails yet, so I want to get to know them a little bit before I do anything else when I'm there. I'm logging my training, like essentially most of what I've said for the practice for biathlon. I have a training log that I use. I log it like I'm going to log as soon as I'm done this. And yeah, that basically completes my update, I think, for this week. So what's coming up is yeah, time trial tomorrow. I think that's my last training session for this week from what I saw scheduled. There is nothing else. I'm probably still going to go for a relaxed run or a bike ride or something. Like, there's a very real chance that tomorrow I bike to work, and that's probably going to lower my performance for the time trial, but at the same time it's kind of part of my normal routine, so I think it's fair game. I'm not going roller skiing tomorrow, and I might go roller skiing Friday morning. So today is Wednesday, uh, July 13th, 2022. Um, I think that's all I have to say for now. I'm looking more and more into nutrition, and because I've been looking into it, I'm kind of moving towards more carbs and less protein, because that seemed to be the largest recommendation from the speakers that I've seen so far. So I have a few more videos to watch, but yeah. If you've made it so far, thank you for watching the video, and I hope you find some kind of a use for this. And if you do and you're trying to do what I'm doing, good luck. And I hope to get to meet you one day. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.